I said this in the last video that this video is going to be about the power of reflection. One of the biggest things that has changed my life so far, especially this year, was reflecting. I'm usually not, I was going to say I'm usually not the type to reflect, but I don't think I'm usually the type to reflect in the way I've reflected this year. I'm a journaling type, whenever, I'm going to be honest, when I'm in my feelings, I write. I don't write, but like, I just write my thoughts down. I write how I'm feeling. Sometimes I write poems, haikus, and all of that. I like poetry, if I'm being honest with you. I think poetry is a cool medium. I think writing is a cool medium, but I always hated English. But reflecting is like one of the most powerful things that I think you can do. And when I talk about reflecting, I don't just mean sitting in your reflection. I don't just mean like, uh, I don't just mean like looking at the camera. Like, I don't just mean that. I really mean spending time to look back. This summer was the most I think I've ever reflected in my life. I literally, probably in an unhealthy way too, if I'm being honest. I don't want to make this all sound healthy. I just want to be real and talk about the good ways you can do this so you don't do the negatives. The whole point of, I guess, this YouTube channel is not teaching. I mean, in some kind of way, teaching. In my weaknesses, I want to help y'all grow. And in lessons I've learned, I want to share them and things I'm working on so we can all grow together. And it's also like just to track my journey. Because I know, like, as I get older, I just want to be able to look back and reflect. So I think it'll be cool. But this summer, oh my goodness, in probably the most unhealthy way, I reflected so much. I read every text I've ever texted anybody, especially in this like 2023, and look back and how my actions affected other people. I really sat down. I was like, okay, I did this, I did that. Look back at videos, pictures, try to remember these moments. And I was like, okay, here's the good I did, but I really sat in the bad I did, which is probably like the bad part, I would say, about what I did in reflecting. Reflection, you're supposed to look at the good and recognize the bad, but also you're supposed to take steps to grow in both, like to grow from the bad. And the things that you did bad, you're like, okay, I did this, I did X, Y. Let me not use X, Y, Z. Okay, let me think. I was selfish. I'm so selfish, beyond selfish. I recognize my selfishness. This is how I'm going to take steps towards not being selfish. And not just how, actually taking those steps. A lot of times in reflecting, I get in my head and I don't actually bring it out to life. I think the hardest part about having an idea is bringing it to life sometimes. I'm an idea person. Ideas pop in my brain, boom, 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 boom. But bringing that thing out to life is so hard sometimes. I think in reflecting sometimes, because we're looking back, because we're, okay, this, and that, we don't actually spend time taking steps towards becoming better. Or becoming. I would say becoming, because better is subjective. Yeah, reflecting is so powerful. So powerful. I'll actually read y'all one of the poems a poem that led me into my reflection journey. Okay, I know if I edited this, it would have been smoother, but I don't know how to edit, and these are raw, these are real. This is me. Okay, it's called "Why Do I Feel This Way." It's low key. What's it called? Mono. I don't know what it's called anymore, but it's basically a poem. It says, why do I feel this way? Is it the separation I created by lusting? Is it the anger, annoyance giving way to sin? Is it the hunger for connection that makes me feel this way? Why, oh why do I feel this way? Am I actually thirsty? When I thirst, am I truly looking for the right springs to fill me up? Is it my sadness? Is it my mundanity? Is it my jealousy? Is it my greed? Will my lust of the world overcome what you've done? Am I bigger than the sacrifices of my forefathers? Am I smaller than what you've planned for me? These feelings aren't normal. These feelings are normal. I know I must seek you and understand this unconditional love. A love that doesn't break, a love that doesn't take. How can someone be loved, and how can someone be loved? Who's worthy of such love? Not you, not me. But why is that? What have I done to deserve this love? Nothing. Absolutely nothing. When I look to I look to you, and when you look at me, I turn to the side. I ask to be seen by you while I wait in my cries. My heart is heavy, swallowing, breathing, it all hurts. What medicine will make me feel better again? I guess I must put my pride aside and just live for you. Yeah. I think another big lesson, surrendering. Oh my goodness. Listen, peep this seriously. Surrendering is the biggest thing for you to grow. I know it's like, how can I surrender to move forward? Man, I should probably make this another video because I'm going to just be real. But let's focus on reflecting. But that poem really was how I felt in the moment. But I was really so out of sync with my emotions. I was so interjected, connected. Like, emotions are so confusing, if I'm being honest, especially mine. I think your emotions could probably feel this way too. But emotions will have you up and down, doing backflips, and emotions are fleeting. At least for me, emotions don't just stay there. Like, especially sadness. And whenever I felt that sadness, it was very like so much to my heart, and I let myself become that. Yeah, I just want to say, in reflecting, it's so powerful because you're able to look back and see how you've grown. Like, especially with 2024 coming to an end, or whatever year you watch this video. Actually, this would be so cool if somebody watches this video in 2030 or 2024. It's still 2024. If someone watches this video in 2025, 2026, whatever year you watch this video, I think this would be really cool. But you get to look back and be like, wow, look at who I've become. And if it's not who you want to be, take notes and actively walk in that who you want to become. It's okay. I just want to be honest that you won't always make the right decisions that you want to make. I keep finding myself making dumb decisions I don't want to make. But it's okay. This is what I did. This is what led me to that. This is what I'm going to do to not get into that situation and actually do it. Yeah. Thank you. And please reflect. A question I guess I can help to ask, reflect is, just think, just literally pause real quick. Think about things that happened at the beginning of this year, from January, February, March, April, May, June, July, August, September, November, December. Just think. Look at each month. Like, literally get a journal. Gang. Get a journal. Think about moments. Just begin to write. Then the good, applaud yourself. The bad, applaud yourself. Not applaud yourself, but like, give yourself grace. Move forward. If you need to apologize, if you need to reconcile, do that. And become who you need to be. Proud of y'all.